Hi friends, I'm currently making chicken katsu by baking it. Okay, first things first, we're going to pre-cook our panko, okay? First things first, you want to put some olive oil. Just enough to cover it. Not too much, you don't need too much. We're just trying to use it to fry the panko a little bit. Just trying to cover that bottom of that pan in oil. A good way to check if the oil is ready, you put a little bit of panko, and if it starts to bubble like that, it starts to really bubble. That's when you know it's ready. It's not ready just yet. Give it a tiny bit more time. It'll start to bubble more aggressively. Okay. Now it's time to check again. Perfect. Now you can just boom. Make sure to pour your panko in an even spread. And you just kind of want to. So essentially, you really just want to. We're not trying to really cook it, we're trying to just make sure it's golden brown. So what I like to do is I kind of like to flip it so that the golden brown ones are on top and cook the other ones on the bottom. Really just kind of flip it. You don't have to cook all of it golden brown, just cook the majority. Because we're just trying to, what this does to the chicken katsu is that it'll make it more crispier without sacrificing a lot more time in the oven to make the chicken breast more dry. So this basically just makes the coating more nicer. Okay, so you want your panko to be mostly golden brown. It's okay if some of them are white. We're not trying to cook it all here, we're just trying to make sure it's heated up into a bit of a golden brown look. So after you cook it, wait for it to cool down a bit. Okay, here are the ingredients we're going to use to cover our chicken breast. Here is a flour, 4 spoonfuls of flour. Here is an egg mixed with a little bit of water. And here is a cup of cooked panko that we prepared earlier. Alright, so first things first, we want to butterfly our chicken breast. To butterfly a chicken breast, okay, ready? Yeah. Alright. See, I got a better knife for this one. This one a long and sharp knife. The cut doesn't have to be beautiful. We're just trying to cut it in half. As you can see, I'm also wearing gloves because it's just more sanitary. I just like this more. I just lost where my cut was, so I just wanted to, I lifted a little bit. There we go. Okay. Make sure to check if there's any excess fat on it. We're trying to make it smaller pieces right now, so that's okay. But if you want a more whole piece, then yeah, don't cut like that. Don't cut like that. Let me get a knife to cut that. So now we're getting to the fun part. Let's move our chicken. So make sure you have your baking tray ready. Now we are going to coat our. Okay. I wish I really did have a bit more space. Okay, thank you. First things first, you want to coat the chicken in flour. Make sure it's all coated. Give it a couple of pat downs. Press it down a bit. Boom, boom. And then you want to bat off the excess flour. Give it a couple of give it a couple of taps, because we don't want too much flour. It'll make it too thick. After you cover it in flour, you want to just dip it in egg. Make sure it covers both sides. There we go. Just like this. Go ahead and let it drip a little bit, just so that there's any, just let the little excess egg drip out. Alright. Let it drip. Alright. That's good enough. So now you just want to press. You want to press it, like boom. Press. Give it a good press. And then press. You want it to look like this, and now it is ready to be baked. So after you cover your chicken breast in panko, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and once it's ready, you're going to put the chicken katsu in here for 25 to 30 minutes. And we'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, now it's ready. Ooh, a little steamy. Ooh. There we go. 30 minutes. There we go. I'm going to show you how to make some homemade sauce for your katsu real quick. If you're lazy, if you don't have these access to these ingredients, you can go buy them from like a supermarket. Okay. So I'm gonna put in some ketchup first. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of mix them all together, and you kind of just mix it up to your liking. It's like really what you like. I'd say just experiment until you find like a ratio that you like. I don't really want to recommend numbers here. Just experiment and see what you like. Okay. Oyster sauce. Just some regular tomato ketchup. Worcester sauce. And some sugar. Go ahead and just mix. My sugar is a little granulated, so for people with granulated sugar, you might want to stir a bit more, use a blender. But yeah, this is how you make the sauce for the katsu. As you see, it looks pretty simple. It's very simple. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have good katsu too.